Do we have rights for a home?
The Oxford Dictionary defines home as the place of or social unit occupying a permanent residence. It's a place of safety, a place of family, a place of settle. It defines rights as a moral or legal entitlement to do or have something. It is a place of freedom, hope, and of safety.
How many homes in Australia house refugees? In 2013 till 2014, approximately 35,000 people lodged offshore refugee visa applications, resulting in about 6,500 visa grants. And the average processing time for refugee visas from time of application to the grant of visa was approximately 9.5 months, 42 weeks.
In 2014, 12,515 people were resettled out of 8.18 million households and 5.68 million families. 1/4 was born overseas. Is that surprising?
What rights do we have? According to the international law, countries have the obligation to accept asylum seekers if they are feared of being persecuted based on grounds of race, religion, nationality, membership of a particular social group, or political opinion.
67% of Australians support offshore processing for people arriving by boat. 25% believe that asylum seekers should be eligible for permanent resettlement. 77% of Australians say they are supportive of refugees who are assessed overseas before they arrive. 11% of voters see the treatment of asylum seekers an important election issue.
Nobody is asking the right questions. Why are people leaving?
They are leaving due to fear of death, prosecution, poverty, starvation, violence, and not having their own freedom.
Where are people being sent? Australia has found guilty of almost 150 violations of international law over the indefinite detention of 46 refugees in one of the most damaging assessments of human rights in this country.
The UN Human Rights Committee concluded that the continued detention of the refugees, most of them Sri Lankan Tamils, is ultimately inflicting serious physiological harm, and in the breach of International Convent of Civil and Political Rights.
Is Australia treating asylum seekers fairly? Globally, Australia is ranked 47th for hosting refugees according to the UNHCR, and they resettled 20,000 refugees each year. Australia, along with Canada and the US, provide 90% of the global resettlement, but Australia's offshore processing violates many human rights.
Everybody has the right to feel safe.
By having a place to call home.